Get the tools you need to become a free and independent trainer with my Dumbbells to Dollars course at www.dumbbells2dollars.com. How you doing, everybody? Jonathan here, and in this video I'm going to go over job interview advice for personal trainers. As I understand, most trainers are going to start their career in the fitness industry in a corporate gym or in a big box gym, but I've had a lot of trainers say to me, hey, I earned my certification, but I can't get anybody to give me an interview, or I got an interview and I blew it and I couldn't get a job, or I got the job and I'm really not succeeding well. So I'm going to cover a number of things. I'm going to first cover how to secure an interview, then how to knock the interview out of the park, and finally how to succeed after you've gotten the job. All right, so a couple of things that we're going to go over, so sit back, take notes, and I guarantee it's going to help you. But if you have not yet, make sure to click on the subscribe button either below this video or in the bottom corner, as I have a ton of videos dedicated toward helping you see success in this fitness industry. So if you just happen to stumble upon this video, thank you for watching this video. Like this video if you like it, subscribe to the channel, and I guarantee you it's going to be the best resource for information on how to succeed as a trainer. So there are 4 routes that you can take for applying to a big box gym. The first route is going to be the conventional route, where you submit your resume via online. And if you're working with a reputable gym like Equinox, they're really good at getting back to you. So if you get a response, it should probably be within a week. If you don't get a response in a week, you're probably not going to get a response at all. And that might be because you did a couple of things wrong. The main thing is that you're not putting the name of the certification that you either have or are pursuing on your resume. Even if you haven't earned it yet, you want to put the name, like NASM, on your resume, because there are these search fields that these gyms go through. They don't individually look through each application. And essentially when they see a certain word come up, like NASM, then they're going to be more likely to consider your resume and then look at it. So make sure that you put that in your resume. And if you don't get a call back or an email within a week, then you're going to have to take more extreme measures. Most trainers just stop there, but you don't have to, as I have a number of different strategies, as I have landed a number of interviews accidentally. I didn't really want the interview, it just kind of happened. So if you submit your resume, you did everything right, you put your certification that you're pursuing your own on the resume, and you didn't get a call back, what's the next thing that you can do as a personal trainer? Okay, the next thing that you can do is you can simply call the gym. I would, if I were you, call the gym and then just say, hi, my name is so-and-so. I'm looking for the head trainer. What's the name of the head trainer? Very simple. The people working at the front desk are not like hardcore people that are trying to protect the gym and trying to protect the head trainer. They're usually like 17 to 20-year-old kids that really don't care about the job, that are really just there to make a buck. So they're just going to tell you the name of the head trainer. And then from there, once you get the name, you wait a week and then you call back and you ask specifically for the head trainer by name. If they're not available, you'll ask, when's the best time to call back? Because I would like to schedule an appointment with them. And then from there, once you get the information of once you can contact the head trainer, you go there or you call, and then you get to speak directly to the head trainer, and then you can introduce yourself. Hey, my name is Jonathan. I'm a certified trainer. I'm very interested in working at XYZ gym, and I would like to schedule an interview. There are no gyms that aren't looking for more trainers. It's helpful to the gym to have as many trainers as possible, because each trainer is going to be a profit center for the gym. So we're not hiring right now. The only reason you're going to get that is because you're way underqualified. You look like you completely don't look the part, or you're just like really weird and creepy. That's the only way that they wouldn't even consider you if you meet the minimum requirement of like having a certification or are in the midst of pursuing a certification. So first route is going to be to submit your application. Second route, if that doesn't work, is you're going to call the gym and then ask for the head personal trainer by name, and then contact them directly. Now let's say that doesn't work. What's the third route that you can take? The third route that you can take is go to the gym and get a membership. All right. So essentially, you're usually going to be given some kind of a grace period, a week, a day, whatever the case may be. And every salesperson's job is to try to get you to join the gym. And usually with that, they force upon the personal trainers that are already hired to train whomever is on a trial, to get them more interested in the gym. So simply join the gym, take the trial, and when they ask if you'd like to do the one-on-one with the trainer, say yes. And when you meet with the trainer, you simply just level with them. You say, hey, Mike, my name is Jonathan. Listen, I just joined this gym and I'm interested in becoming a personal trainer. How do you like working here? Do you like the environment? And what's the name of the head trainer? So you speak directly to a trainer. If you're already a member of that gym, Pick a time when one of the trainers isn't doing anything and then just ask them. Just don't be weird about it. Hi, my name is Jonathan. I'm interested in becoming a personal trainer. How do you like working here? What's the name of the head trainer? When would be the best time to reach them? And just look for the non-douchiest trainer in the gym. And if I was a trainer in a big box gym and somebody approached me, I'd say, yeah, I like it. Here's the name of the head trainer. It's not a big deal because they're already employed. So unless this person is a complete ass, then they're probably going to help you out. And if they don't, just go to the next trainer. All right. So if you can't submit the resume and then the front desk won't give you the information, either set up an appointment to become a member with a free trial and then take advantage of the one-on-one with the trainer to collect information. Or if you're already a member of that gym, just approach any trainer when they aren't busy and then just ask them. And then that can be your route in. Now, those are 3 options. The last option that can help you to land an interview, and this is kind of devious if you want to go that route, and that is find somebody that you know that works out at the gym that you're looking to work for, and then if you're not a member of the gym, that's even better. Just get a day pass or ask them to get you a day pass and train them. All right. Train them blatantly. Do a great job training them. And I guarantee you, somebody from management or personal trainer will approach you. This happened to me actually. One of my clients didn't like any of the trainers at her gym, and she asked me if I could show her some stuff in the gym. And of course, as a trainer, I just went into straight training mode. And then the manager approached me and he was like, hey man, you can't train here. I was like, oh, and this is the story that you're going to tell. Essentially, you're going to say, oh, I'm a trainer. I'm just here on a day pass. This is my friend. I didn't mean any harm. They just asked me to show them some stuff, and I have no interest in keeping them on as a client. I'm sorry. I didn't really mean to do anything. So if you act sorry, if you tell them you're sorry, you tell them that you're a trainer, then they're going to back off a little bit. They're not going to be as angry. They're going to ask that you stop training, and then you should stop training. And then that's when you can open up the lines of communication, because now you're speaking to somebody from the management position. Hey, I am a personal trainer. Are you guys even hiring? Obviously, I was doing a great job training this client. I think I might do well as I like this gym. Bam, you're in the door. So those are the 4 routes that you're going to take to get in the door. You're either going to submit your resume. If you don't get a call back in a week, you're going to call the gym. You're going to ask for the head trainer by name. If you don't get that, then you're going to try to go into the gym as a member and then take advantage of the one-on-one with the trainer and then do some interviewing of the trainer. And then 4th, if none of that works, then train somebody on the floor, make it obvious, and keep doing that until you get caught by somebody. And then you can say, oh, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Hey, by the way, this is a really nice gym. Are you guys hiring? And then bam, I got an interview on the spot to a gym that I didn't even want to work for. So that's going to be the route that you can take in order to secure your interview. Now, let's say that you secure the interview with any of the ways that I just laid out. How are you going to knock the interview out of the park? I will tell you something. A lot of trainers think that it's all about the exercise and the technique and what you learned in your certification, but gyms care about 2 things. They care about sales and they care about availability. So the number 1 thing that they want to know is that you can sell. I once was applying at a New York sports club, and then I was ready to answer all these questions about my philosophy and how I like to train. And the first thing the head trainer said was, here's our rate sheet. Sell me on a package. That's all he said. He didn't ask. We spent about an hour talking. He essentially tried to hire me on the spot within 5 minutes after he heard me go through my sales script. But the rest of the time was me just asking questions about the job. But that's all he cared about. And that's all most head trainers care about, because they're being pressed upon by their general manager to increase sales and bring more revenue. All right. So shocker, a lot of gyms don't really care what kind of job you do as long as you're bringing revenue in. So you're going to have to be confident with the ability to sell. The next thing that a lot of gyms are going to want to know is that you're going to be their first priority. So for instance, Equinox is not going to hire you as a part-time trainer. You have to be full-time. Many other gyms don't want you to carry other jobs, as they want you to be as available as often as possible. So they'll be setting in a minimum amount of hours that you're going to be required to fulfill. And your answer to everything, unless there's really no way around it, is yes, I can be there at that time. Yes, I can work weekends. Yes, I can work mornings. Yes, I can work evenings, because that's what it's going to take in the beginning. You're going to have to be around a lot. But the more you're around, the better off you're going to be. And then from there, the best questions you're going to be asking are, what's the revenue split in terms of training? And I think one really smart question that you can ask, because it shows that you're a go-getter, a question that I would always ask is, if I have somebody that's interested in personal training, can I sell them a personal training package without them having to be a member of the gym? Because that says that you're willing to bring somebody in from the outside, that you can sell somebody from off the street and you want to bring them business. And that's something that gyms think of and they go like, wow, this person is a go-getter. They're going to help us bring clients in and sell them. So even if the answer is no, it sets something in the gym interviewer's mind that this is the kind of person I want to work out with. Other questions to ask are, do you train by the hour or by the half hour? Do you offer large packages or small packages? Do you train by time or do you sell by block sessions? All of this is going to be essentially questions to let you know that you understand the industry. You want to ask if they have a sales process that they put you through, or if you can implement your own sales process. How often do you have trainer meetings, or is that something that's mandated weekly, monthly, or is this by appointment based on performance? You also want to ask, how can I improve how much I earn? Do I get more for training more people over the course of a pay period? Most gyms have that in place, but just asking those questions, let them know that you understand the gym scene. So if you're able to ask those questions, you're going to be fine. And the last question that you want to ask is, in terms of client acquisition, are you guys given a call list for all new members? As that shows, again, that you understand the gym scene. And it also shows that you're willing to make calls. And if they do, great. If not, then you just have to acknowledge that, yeah, okay, that just means I have to walk the floor and I have no problem approaching people. If you say that, that's going to allay a lot of the concern from your head trainer, and then we'll work on your confidence later. Now, in terms of presentation, that's going to be easy. Really just don't look like a slob. I almost never go to a gym in a shirt and tie. I usually go in nice exercise apparel that I could work out in. Obviously, you want to be clean shaven. And as with any sale, you want your energy to be a little bit higher than your interviewers. Typical stuff, look your interviewer in the eye, be positive, smile a lot. If you're a drag, if you have low energy, they're going to assume that you have low energy with everybody all the time. So you want to make sure that you are always high energy and that you're asking the right questions, you're well presented. As long as you're addressing the ability to sell and your availability, you're not going to have much of a problem securing that position. Now, you may be presented with a situation where you have a second interview and you're actually asked to train the interviewer. I've seen that a number of times. And the main thing that you can do to make yourself look good is to be able to ask the right questions. Ask about injuries, ask about exercise history, and then you want to be able to demonstrate all exercises and workouts in a clear manner. You understand what might go wrong. You ask questions about injuries beforehand, and that you're able to spot any common errors with those exercises, and then you won't have any problem. Now, how are you going to be successful in the gym after you land the interview? The biggest issue that trainers have when working in a big box gym is client acquisition and then sales. So with client acquisition, you may get a phone list. You have to be okay with calling people up as soon as they join the gym and then just saying, hey, my name is so-and-so, you get free sessions. I'd like to set you up for a one-on-one appointment, and then you can set them up for a sales call, measurements, and you should be able to accumulate clients that way. If there's not a list, you have to be open to walking the floor, essentially when you get in, approaching everybody that's on the floor, and then just saying, hey, my name is Jonathan. I'm a new trainer here, and if you haven't gotten your one-on-one with the trainer, as many people start their gym membership without getting their one-on-one, their complimentary session, you offer it there. But I found that the easiest way to get in front of people is to park yourself at the front desk and then introduce yourself as soon as somebody signs in. That way you can say hello to everybody. You're catching them before they're engaged into their workout, and maybe they'll just work out with you instead of doing their own workout because they really weren't sure on what they wanted to do that day. So you want to park yourself in front of the front desk next to the front desk staff and then just be a friendly face. Let them know that you're a personal trainer, and then you won't look like a weirdo kind of walking around the floor looking for people to talk to. You'll just be there and it'll be like you're doing your job anyway. So that covers the client acquisition part of things, but what about sales? A lot of times trainers have a hard time closing the client, and that's mainly because they're not selling their rates, they're selling the gym's rates, which is inflated because, number one, they have to get paid and you have to get paid. And one thing I remember specifically at New York Sports Club was that the trainer said, listen, if you can only sell one time a week, that's okay. Just sell them one time a week and then give them a couple extra workouts a week to sweeten the deal. But that puts a lot of extra work on you. You may not know how to do that. And I found that the best workaround for that for a personal trainer in a big box gym is online training, where if a client can afford 2 times a week, you can offer them a 1 time a week package, and then you can give them online training workouts, and that doesn't take a lot of extra work. Or if your prospect can't afford any of the gym's regular personal training rates, you can offer only online training. And then, I mean, if it were me, I would keep 100% of the revenue. But you can always speak to your head trainer and say, hey, listen, I have this program, I can sell it at XYZ, and then perhaps the client will be more inclined to sign up with your regular rates if they're doing online training with me for a while. So I would like to offer it at this rate and then split it with the gym 50-50, whatever the case may be. But then it offers you an opportunity to be able to sell even though the person may not be able to afford the gym's rates, but you don't know how to do that. So how do you offer online personal training? So I developed a certification specifically for trainers that are working for big box gyms called the Dumbbells to Dollars Advanced. And that essentially creates an online portal for you. And it has 16 weeks worth of programming for workouts so that you can offer online training to your clients. It gives you all the tools to write the workouts, program the workouts, follow up with the client, and it doesn't take any more than 20 minutes a week per client to service. So if the client is in the middle of a personal training package and it becomes too expensive, you can offer them online personal training. If they want 3 times a week of training, but they can only afford 1 live training session, you can offer them 2 extra workouts per week for the 1 time a week rate, and then they're able to afford your training and still get face-to-face time with you. Or if one of your prospects has a friend that doesn't belong to the gym, that doesn't want to join the gym, that is interested in getting a personal trainer, you can offer them online personal training and start to branch your business out beyond the gym. So if you've never checked out my Dumbbells to Dollars course, it is going to be essential for anybody that works in a big box gym because it just allows you more opportunities to sell and more opportunities to make money. So that's about it. I've gone through everything that I think I can mention as it relates to securing an interview, knocking an interview out of the park, and how to succeed after you get the job. But of course, I'm sure you're going to have questions, so that's what the comment section is for. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to put them in the comment section below because you know your questions or comments are what fuel this channel. But I'm going to do my best to make sure that I supply you with all the information that you need to see success. The number one thing that I suggest that you do is go to www.dumbbellstodollars.com and then check out the Dumbbells to Dollars Advanced courses. It's going to give you everything that you need to offer online training while you're working in a big box gym so that you don't burn yourself out. But that's about it. Ask your questions. I'll be happy to answer them. If you like this video, like it below. And as always, remember to eat healthy, hydrate, drive safe. Stress levels low, get rest. Don't stop anybody. Love your client. Say I love you back. I'll see y'all tomorrow or the next day. And you have a good one.